I'm Gimmickless.
I got in a fatal car crash where I went through the windshield and survived, and it taught me this neat trick that I'm going to teach you. If you were to die right now, would you be satisfied with everything you accomplished and how you treat the people around you? Well, I got good news. You're still alive.
MCs think that they're cold with flows. Only rap about cash, dope, shoes, and hoes. Fast cars, guns, and the newest clothes. Son, that's not how hip-hop used to go. Let's go.
Word. If you want to make a request, hit the first link in the description. That'll take you to the Discord, and you can go ahead and just add your request right to the list in there and knock these out together. Let's go. It's Rap O'Clock. Word. Peace. And much love to everybody out there. I'm Gimmickless. Welcome to Gimmickless Reactions. We are going to pop right up into this. Tom MacDonald, Helluvit for the... Well, not for the hell of it, specifically to promote because my girlfriend and her friend have a channel and they're interviewing him tomorrow at 6 p.m. So I'm kind of doing a bit of a marathon to help out here. So let's go. And then right after this, I'm going to watch 2 to 3 Tom MacDonald live performances. And I'm just going to watch. I'm not going to be pausing and going back. I'm just going to judge his stage presence and give my see how he interacts with his crowds, other artists. I think that's a really important part of being an artist, and I think the one side I haven't seen Tom is on a stage in front of people. I'm assuming that has a lot to do with him blowing up short, 2 or 3 years before COVID. When did COVID started in 2019? Yeah, he was only 2 years deep then, I believe. All right, let's go. We're doing Tom MacDonald Helluvit right now. Oh, yeah. And make sure you check out this.
In a world where the industry is dominated by labels, one man broke every rule. From viral anthems that shook the internet to topping charts without a single corporate machine behind him, he turned controversy into conversation and music into a movement. Fans call him fearless. Critics call him controversial, and the world calls him the biggest independent artist alive. September 7th, 2025, at 6 p.m. EST, Speaking in Lyrics, sit down with the man, the myth, the legend, Tom MacDonald.
Make sure y'all go over to Speaking in Lyrics and check that shit out, y'all. I'm still here. Sorry, my camera got jacked. All right, let's roll. Wow. I like that outfit.
They try to tell me I should dumb it down.
White and black. Everything, basically, even his hair.
You're too conscious for the fans to feel you. Try to tell me I should calm it down. If you fight the system, they gon' try to kill you. They try to tell me that I'm too sad and it isn't healthy. I knew that.
I like laid back beats like this quite a bit.
I'm just doing me and kill you. They try to tell me that I'm too sad and it isn't healthy. I knew that. I'm just doing me, and if you don't agree and I don't owe you, then that is too bad. I fired shots at all the mumble rappers and they try to say I'm not a humble rapper. So I tell them I'm not like these other rappers and they try to say I'm just another rapper. I guess there's no pleasing y'all. If the record has meaning, you don't leave it on, but you stream all the songs that repeat the same about Xanax and liquor and drugs. I could have a seizure like Wayne. I could just go OD like Peep. I could just go crazy like Ye. I could just get locked up like Meek. Repeat the same thing, using stupid slang, yelling Gucci gang on every flame beat. Or I could be me. At least I can breathe. At least I can sleep, knowing that I never sold my soul for money or a dream. These rappers all coked out. They just mumble lots. They got broke mouths. They got 10 chains and got no house. They got 20 and got no spouse. Smart rappers don't drink lean. That's kid. We ain't 16. If you got a problem, I welcome it. I'll be doing me for the hell of it.
Hell yeah. I like this. The further back I go, the more I like it now. I'm not gonna lie.
They said to go to hell, so I packed my and went with it. Little did they know that they put me in my element. I'm fired to the bone now, diamonds in my skeleton. I'm finally in my zone, doing me for the hell of it. For the hell of it.
He did a good job of I mean, he said he tried to say he wasn't humble, so he like his whole delivery is humble on here, but also matter of fact, it's pretty cool.
I knew that fight the system down, so you're
I also love when people talk about vulnerability. So when he's like talking about being sad, it's unhealthy. I like that. I like that.
They try to tell me I should dumb it down, say you're too conscious for the fans to feel you. Try to tell me I should calm it down if you fight the system.
Yeah, too conscious for the fans to feel you. That's crazy.
Try to kill you. They try to tell me that I'm too you. Try to tell me I should calm it down. If you fight the system, they gon' try to kill you. They try to tell me that I'm too sad and it isn't healthy. I knew that. I'm just doing me, and if you don't agree and I don't owe you, then that is too bad. I fired shots at all the mumble rappers, and they try to say I'm not a humble rapper. So I tell them I'm not like these other rappers, and they try to say I'm just another rapper.
I'm trying to break this down here.
And if you don't agree and I don't owe you, then that is too bad. I fired shots at all the mumble rappers, and they try to say I'm
Wait. No, never mind. I thought there was a stretch there when he said, give me shit that's too bad, like a number 2, but I think I'm pushing it.
not a humble rapper. So I tell them I'm not like these other rappers, and they try to say I'm just
Okay, so he's saying told them and tell them, and he said humble rapper, mumble rapper. So we got alliteration with the T's in the beginning, and also rhymes a little bit. They call that consonant rhyming.
another rapper. I guess there's no pleasing.
I like when you know when battle rappers use the same word multiple times in different ways. I like when people use words that share a lot of the same letters, where it's almost sound like very similar.
Yeah, if the record has meaning, you don't leave it on, but you stream.
Or people would call that perfect rhymes, like humble and mumble.
All the songs that repeat the same about Xanax and liquor and drugs. I could
Like
have a seizure like
it's not great by itself, but when you weave it in,
Wayne.
I
could
love
just
them.
go OD like Peep. I could just go crazy like Ye. I could just get locked up like Meek.
There is
Same.
a correct way to use the easy rhymes in a way that it complements good writing.
I could just go OD like Peep. I could just go crazy like Ye. I could just get locked
Hey,
up
that
like
was
me,
a
have
dope
seizure like
shot.
Wayne. I could just go OD like Peep. I could just go crazy like Ye. I could just get locked up like Meek. Repeat the same thing, using stupid slang, yelling Gucci gang on every flame beat. Or I could be me. At least I can breathe. At least I can sleep, knowing that I never sold my soul for money or a dream. These rappers all coked out. They just mumble outs. They got broke mouths. They got 10 chains and got no
They
house.
mumble outs. I got broke mouths. I really like this part. He kills it. He said they got 10 chains and no house. That was the thing. When I used to live in apartments, I used to see cats with these tricked out cars, man. I'm like, how are y'all doing that? It's wild. More responsible with my money than most. Less responsible than a lot still, though.
20 and got no spouse. Smart rappers don't drink lean. That's kid. We ain't 16.
That's true. Lean is basically, I mean, it's an opiate. It's mad addicting. You might as well be shooting H.
Not a problem, I welcome it. I'll be doing me for the hell of it.
I dig this vibe, man. What do you got?
For the hell of it. They said to go to hell, so I packed my and went with it.
Oh, duh! I didn't even realize that. Okay, so they did this trick where you leave the camera in one spot, you don't touch it, and then you shoot a bunch of takes, and then that allows you to use the still frame with no one in it as like a background, and then you can isolate Tom and put him anywhere on that map. You know what I mean? And just like how they had him fade out, but the room still stayed there.
Put me in my element, I'm fired to the bone now. Diamonds in my skeleton, I'm finally in my zone. Doing me for the hell of it. For the hell of it. They try to tell me to ignore the haters. You gon' get revenge when you're successful later. They try to tell me I should not respond and I should write a song and put it all on paper. They try to tell me I'm the bigger man if I'm not underhanded when I write them back. And I try to tell them it's impossible. Thousands of people a day have been saying I'm whack. I try to tell them that it's complicated. I could write a novel about getting faded, but the conscious fans are gonna hate it, and the wavy kids are gonna love to play it. So I write a song that's got a message in it, and the wavy kids are saying it's pathetic, but the conscious fans think it's awesome, man. They comment like, man, I really get it. So what the do y'all want? I could have a seizure like Wayne. I could just go OD like Peep. I could just go crazy like Ye. I could just get locked up like Meek. I could just go sell out like Jay. I could just stay real like Wally. I could just get money like Drake. Or I could just say that I'm done playing games and get famous and know that I always stay me. So
okay, so he knew at this point in his career he was dealing with two different crowds. And what does he mean, the wavy crowd? I've never heard that. What do you mean wavy? I'm sure I'm familiar. I just don't know exactly what portion of rap we're talking about.
go ahead and
You
bump
talking about like drill rap type shit?
rap, don't boycott it, just understand. Just fans are gonna hate. Try to tell them that it's complicated. I could write a novel about getting faded, but the
Write a novel about getting faded.
fans are gonna hate it, and the wavy kids are gonna love to play it. So I
Okay, yeah, so he's right. I am right. The one is like the glorifying substances route.
write a song that's got a message in it, and the wavy kids are saying it's pathetic, but the conscious fans think it's awesome, man. They comment like, man, I really get it. So what the do y'all want?
This is before he caught that right-wing crowd.
Have a seizure like Wayne. I could just go OD like Peep. I could just go crazy like Ye. I could just get locked up like Meek. I could just go sell out like Jay. I could just stay real like Wale. I could just get money like Drake. Or I could just say that I'm done playing games.
I say what like Wale?
I could just go crazy like Ye. I could just get locked up like Meek. I could just go sell out like Jay. I could just stay real like Wale. I could just
stay real. What did he say?
Like Ye. I could just get locked up like Meek. I could just go sell out like Jay. I could just stay real like Wale.
All right, I gotta look this up, y'all. Nope, I'm not gonna do it. I should have looked it up first.
I could just get money like Drake, or I could just say that I'm done playing games and get.
Cause I want to keep this live. I don't want to have to go back and edit this, y'all. So
So go ahead and bump the mumble rap. Don't boy.
shit. I'll fucking look it up. Damn it. All right, I'll look it up as fast as I can. Let me see. Come on. All right. Come on. Let's see. Nope, never mind. We're not doing it. We're too far in. I would have to do too much reading. Sorry. We're just
understand and know that I read like Wale. I could just get Ye. I could just get locked up like Meek. I could just go sell out like Jay. I could just stay.
Oh, we can try this.
Read up like Meek. I could just go sell out like Jay. I could just stay real like Wale.
I could just stay real like Kweli. I see. He said "re" like Kylie, but he just pronounced "real" in a certain way to make the rhyme stick. All right, let's go. We're gonna have to use that function in the future, huh?
I could just get money like Drake, or I could just say that I'm done playing games and get famous and know that I always stay me. So go ahead and bump the mumble rap. Don't boycott it, just understand. If you eat at McDonald's, you're gonna get fat. If you listen to garbage, your head fills with trash. Get drunk in the club. It's
okay, so what was he saying there, basically? Okay, so he was like saying I could do all these things, but then he kind of was like, what did he say?
Or I could just say that I'm done playing games and get famous and know that I always stay me.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, I'm done playing games and know that I always say me. So just try to break through and just let your character shine through. You don't have to put yourself in a box. That's what I
go ahead and bump the mumble rap. Don't boycott it, just understand. If you eat at McDonald's, you're gonna get fat. If you listen to garbage, your head fills with trash. Get drunk in the club and spend all of your.
Yeah, I disagree with that. I think that there's certain songs for certain time. You know, like I like ice cream sometimes, right? But I don't eat it all the time.
Because rappers have told you what makes you somebody.
But also, I mean, it's. I'm sure it depends on maturity level and stuff like that, especially when you start to get and understand that, like, okay, people are talking about substances and stuff, but especially when it comes to artists, we're dealing with depression. People are burying their problems. This is. It might look like we're just having fun, but later on, some vulnerableness is bound to come out if the person stays true to themselves. I feel like you see that with like an Eminem.
On this with your jealous, I'll be doing me for the hell of it.
Like, M's first shit was not vulnerable at all. It was
for the hell of
it. Like, yeah, this whole vibe is sick.
They said to go to hell, so I packed my and went with.
I think that he gained a bit too much ego sensitiveness.
That they put me in.
I like in this. It definitely felt more like he was coming from a more balanced
my element,
place.
I'm fired to the bone now. Diamonds in my skeleton. I'm finally in
like now he can talk about the same subject and it comes off like passive aggressive and like he's not. And then he doesn't mention the positive polar opposite of the thing.
For the hell of it.
I don't know what that means.
For the hell of it.
It's my first time doing reactions in some months, y'all, and I'm just knocking the dust off over here, knocking the rust off over here, trying to get used to being in front of the camera. Again, I'm
Gimmickless.
I got in a face.
So that was dope. Now I'm gonna go watch 2 live performances from MacDonald's and probably do some family time with my kids after that. Much love to y'all. I hope that you're having a lovely weekend. And make sure that you watch that interview tomorrow night at 6 p.m. at Speaking in Lyrics. I'm Gimmickless. This was a reaction. And until next time, that's a wrap. Peace.